You think you had something to prove? Oh, okay. So, yeah, always.
The Los Angeles Lakers have unleashed a monster in Luka Doncic. He just got very upset that the Dallas Mavericks traded him, and now in Los Angeles, he is about to go off. He is going to be playing, of course, alongside LeBron James, which will be an interesting pairing. We're going to talk a lot about that in today's video, but they've got great defenders around them, three-point shooters, and what should make this pairing very, very successful. And I still haven't figured out why in the world the Mavericks decided to trade Luka Doncic. We're talking about a 25-year-old megastar about to enter the best years of his career, putting up over 28 points a game, a little over 8 rebounds, and about 7.8 assists per game. And while his efficiency has been down a little bit, he's still recovering from, of course, taking the Mavs to the finals last season. He averaged 34, 10, and 9 last year, and what was one of the greatest offensive seasons I've ever seen, shooting 49% from the field and 38% from three. He's just 25 years old, and he's already got 5 All-NBA first-team selections. He's got the 3rd most points in NBA history before turning 25, and the most three-pointers in NBA history before turning 25, while having the 2nd most triple-doubles before the age of 25. And oh yeah, he dropped 73 points in a game last year, and even had a 50-point triple-double. And the Mavericks thought it was a great idea to trade this man. Now, the fit with LeBron will be an interesting shift for LeBron, because he's never, not once, been the 2nd best player on his team. He's always been the number 1 guy. But we have seen with LeBron, he can make changes and he can make evolutions to his game as he continues to get older and less athletic. Now, he's still a freakish athlete, especially for a 40-year-old. But he obviously doesn't have what he had back in 2012. So now he's developed a three-point shot, for example, where last year he shot 41% from beyond the arc on about 5 attempts. And this year he's shooting 38% from beyond the arc on about 5.5 attempts per game. So better volume, a little bit worse percentage, but he's still shooting very, very good from beyond the arc, and he's never really been a threat from beyond the arc at one point in his career. Now, a little bit of a preview for what Luka and LeBron could look like. It's going to be LeBron operating as a secondary playmaker off of Luka, and he would be probably the best secondary playmaker in the world right now off of Luka. And no, I'm not calling Austin Reeves Luka. I'm just giving you a little bit of an example. Whereas LeBron can play off the ball, Luka can still facilitate in the pick and roll. He's one of the best and most dominant pick and roll scorers we've ever seen. And then LeBron can operate off of him. He can now knock down the 3-ball, and we will even see Luka get a lot more catch and shoot 3-ball looks, which should help his 3-point percentage, which has not been great this year, just 35%. And so playing together should bring out a different side to both of them that we've never seen before, and it could get really, really interesting in Los Angeles, because like I said, we've got 2 of the best playmakers in the world playing alongside each other, setting each other up, making cuts. And like I said, even though he's 40, he's developed a 3-point shot now, and they've got great defenders around them, which is what we're about to talk about. First, however, we need to look at Luka Doncic and what he does in the pick and roll. First off, you can't go under. If you go under, he's going to automatically knock down this 3-ball over the top. Yes, he's only shooting 35% from 3 this year, but that's just too easy of a shot for him to knock down. Next, if you try and switch the screen like the Hornets do here, and the big's not up quick enough, like we said, he'll shoot it. Or if you switch and you put a smaller guy onto him, he'll find his mismatches and just go right to the rim, because he's bigger and stronger than any guard that tries to switch onto him. He's also really good at changing speeds. Watch this play right here. He lulls the Grizzlies to sleep and then blows right past them for the easy layup. Now he gets Jaren Jackson Jr. onto him, and another thing he likes to do when bigs are guarding him is get into his step backs, and he's got an unlimited arsenal of step backs from every single spot on the court that he can hit you with. And then finally, his final counter is just getting right to the rim, knifing right through your defense and using his elite footwork to get to a variety of fall away jumpers, using pivots, ball fakes, everything that he can think of, because he's horrifically unathletic. to get to his spots, and he is deadly with it. Now, Jared Vanderbilt is no longer V8, unfortunately. I guess it's V2, but he's a fantastic defensive playmaker. He brings the clamps along with Dorian Finney-Smith. This duo on the wing should excite defensive enthusiasts in Los Angeles. Look at the ground that he covers right here on this block, all the way from the Lakers logo on the other side of the court to reject Karl Towns at the rim. That's a big boy block right there, and then just using his length on every single play to disrupt things. He's 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan, and he can guard the 1 through the 5. Look at him denying John Morant right here. You cannot get the ball, and then he's just gonna put him in the torture chamber. Straps, chase down block right here, shades of LeBron. Get that out of here, we're going the other way. And Desmond Bane, no sir, you may not have the easy ones. Dorian Finney-Smith is another guy that is a really good rim protector for his height, but he's just a great perimeter defender, probably their best perimeter defender, whereas Jared Vanderbilt's now their best interior defender. Dorian Finney-Smith is 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, so like I said, he has the length to guard on the perimeter, but also has the height and wingspan to block shots on the interior. Watch him clamp up one of the best perimeter players in the league in Jason Tatum, and then chase down block Josh Hart right there. And finally right here, go up and challenge Domantas Sabonis at the rim. This man can impact the game in a variety of ways, and he's just a dog on the defensive side of the ball. Now, the final question, who is the center going to be? Everybody's been saying the Lakers need a center for quite some time, and it's probably not going to be Walker Kessler because Danny Ainge wants a haul for him, so I think it's going to be one of those two guys just pictured. Mitchell Robinson is an effective rim runner, rim protector, and above-the-rim finisher, whereas he can go up, get offensive rebounds, and put it back. He averages 8 points a game over the course of his career to go with 8 rebounds and 2 blocks in 25 minutes and has appeared in 320 games in the league. So he's a serviceable big. Good rim protector, like we said, good screener, and he is a large individual. Standing at 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan, can really clog up the paint and impact the game in a multitude of different ways. And then you have Robert Williams, who is not quite as tall as Mitchell Robinson, but his wingspan is just ridiculous. His length is out of this world. His vertical and, like we said, his wingspan makes him effectively a 7-footer, right? He averages 7.2 points a game, 6.8 rebounds, 1.7 blocks in 25 minutes per game over 230 games over the course of his NBA career, and was top 10 in Defensive Player of the Year voting not too long ago. Go up and get it with the left hand, big fella. He's 6'10" with a ridiculous +8, 7'6" wingspan. It would be really exciting to see the Time Lord in Los Angeles or Mitchell Robinson. Whichever one of those guys, they shouldn't be costing too much. And then you also have Austin Reeves here, who averages 18.4 points a game, 6.1 assists, 4.3 rebounds, and 1.1 steals in 35 minutes a game. And the big question with him, where does he fit into all this? He shoots 45% from the field, 37% from 3 on 7 attempts, and effectively has been the Lakers' point guard so far this season, with LeBron playing more off the ball, and he's 26-year-old. He might be the most valuable Lakers trade piece that they have. So maybe he's a guy that is sent out for a center. If they really wanted a Walker Kessler, you're probably going to have to give up on Austin Reeves. Maybe he's a bench piece. I don't know if he becomes the 6th man here. He'd be a great 6th man, but he's averaging probably too many points to come off the bench. End of this day, though, the Lakers, they get Luka Doncic, and that's end of story. It's a pissed off Luka Doncic as well. He's going to come in, and he's probably going to dominate from day one. He's got something to prove now alongside of LeBron James. And yeah, with that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy at any point. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video.